to 16 people have been arrested this very week and the previous one, and they are charged with being in line with the ADF, the Allied Democratic Forces. One of Allied Democratic Forces. I introduced that acronym technically. The Allied Democratic Forces. Now, it's a lot, and the Allied Democratic Forces, Democratic Forces have taken us through a lot, according to the operatives, because we don't investigate. They have taken us through a lot.
It is on record. For sure, if any Ugandan has forgotten the rebel activities of ADF in Uganda, then that is quite absurd.
It's not even a year.
We saw them killing the students in, I think, some institute, a technical institute in Western Uganda to do with Kabarole district, Kichwamba Technical Institute. Several students, about 200 of them, were burned to death. So this is not an easy thing. We're not talking about a rebel force that is just a light one. It is a historical one. It has been in operation for the last 2 or 3 decades.
It's like the ADF is so much into us. It originates from Congo, by the way. It originates from the forests of Congo.
But most interestingly, there are a number of Ugandans, and so to speak, a number of Muslims in the central Uganda, the Baganda.
By the way, why is terrorism so much affiliated to Islam?
You see, it depends on the motives. At least it depends on the motives. We've seen the kind of extremism that these people within the line of ADF do portray in the videos. Of course, it gets at one going extreme beyond the values and principles of the religion. And I think what they do is in line with the religion. Islam allows, I believe, religious wars.
True.
But
Jihad.
You must get into jihad only when it is necessary.
True.
When you go into jihad, yet it is not necessary, it becomes an extreme move, and then this takes us to terrorism.
Well, the ADF, they have done a lot of things. Recently, they are said to have bombed Kampala. The other time, I think it was September last year. They are said that they are
September 16th, 2021.
They are the ones that they are the ones that bombed CPS and some other building in Kampala. They arrested 16 people last week in Uganda, suspected to be ADF Lini. And the suspected people, one of them is Kaizi. He's alleged to be training terrorists.
Been training these rebels. You can call them terrorists. We cannot really doubt it. It is very possible. So if it is something that has come out of raid intelligence or a spy, so these people should be.
By the way, there is something I want to believe, that most of these things, if they are not political mingled, if they are not mingled with politics, at least for cases of terrorism, I have come to believe that the police always does right investigations.
Let's look at terrorism itself. When terrorists do their attacks, they are not segregating that this one is white or black.
True.
This one is a police officer or not. This one is a Muslim or Christian. So they are terrorist activities target everyone. So at the end of the day, it becomes a responsibility of every one of us, and most importantly of our security operatives, to be in position to have to restrain their activities or their terrorist activities. At the end of the day, that we know terrorist activities, you cannot compare them to mere theft, to mere murder of one or two people. So when they attack, it's mammoths of people that die. A big number of them are targeted, they die. Are we together here? So at the end of the day, for it is right to have our security operatives really doing all they can in order to fight such.
Jimmy Kaizi's home was found with the, by the way, just of recent still, some other people were netted in Ruero, still doing the same things. Where could be the problem? Because with the security, when you look at these people having originated from Congo, you expect, these people are aware that we expect to receive this and this out of the very many refugees that are coming into the country. Still, the refugees that are coming into the country, they are affiliated to rebels, some other group of rebels in Congo.
That is M23. Not affiliated, that they ran from their home country as a result of M23 rebel activities. The worry is that among them who come to Uganda, couldn't there be ADF leaning? And when we have them in this country, what are we bringing to ourselves? Good news is that according to Fred Enanga and all the other security operatives, and of course this is what they have to say, they are assuring us that the security and the security of our country is okay. It is our security is guaranteed.
He has always told us
the fact that we have these Congolese refugees flock into our country time and again.
I always have issues, by the way, with the police spokesperson, Fred Enanga, but I have nothing to do.
But I think, to me, unlike when he comes out and, he speaks things that are so doubted, but for some reason, many other things he does, many other things he says, many other things he comes out to state. He does this based on the proper ground of investigation, no proper ground of operation.
Trust me, he's the squealer of Museveni's government. He has been put there to speak the wrong and the right. Because at least
one thing I know about human life, the mankind, is if they know you of having told a lie, or lies,
that's a natural principle.
Then they think whatever you are going to say.
That's a natural principle. In
lies.
fact,
we've seen this man talk about people that are arrested for theft, for murder, for this and that, and trade in court. And this we see with our own eyes because we are living a technological world. We see court sanctions taking place. We see someone either at a petrol station being arrested, and this is well showed by the CCTV camera. So just to rely on a one-time lie that's made of having a very big star above Bobby Wine's, is it Bobby Wine's mansion? Yet there was a drone as a spying vehicle above Bobby Wine's house. That was quite unfortunate, but we shouldn't really put him down just because of that.
I am very sure that they are about to change him.
He has been changed, and he comes back.
If
you look at all the spokesperson,
he has spent longer time.
He has spent longer time, and that with him, when it comes to his articulation of words, despite telling lies, he's a very good speaker. Let's be honest. You cannot compare him with I don't know whether Kasinja at one time would speak for police.
Okay, Emilian Kaima.
I mean, this was somebody we had, but not good enough for that position.
Well, that was off script, but I'm so eager to see this time round not a big man like Enanga, some small man being used to lie. Now, as we go ahead with the issue of terrorism, what does the state have to do? Because to save us as Ugandans, because by the way, let me tell you this, I have now seen the weight of who should shout when they raise the salaries of security men. We have seen the cost, the price, the value of security men in Congo. People running away from their country, yet they have to guard people.
And they take off to Uganda's, security as their safe haven rather. Look at the whole country's security men running from their own country because of the attacks of M23 now to the hands of the UPDF. That tells it. But again, when you look at the country's security, for it is meant to be tight. It's meant to be kept strong. For God's sake, everyone knows what is happening in Ukraine. If that situation happened in Uganda, then we would really understand the magnitude of what it means by insecurity and insurgencies. So whatever is happening rather in Ukraine has made the entire world to see.
These people have been alleged to have committed a lot of crimes, including killing of Muslims. And then they are also Muslims.
Anyway, a good thing is that you've used allegations.
It is alleged. No, of course it is alleged.
Alleged, and that is allegations. So he who alleges must prove. And then I believe if we prove, then our allegations are right.
2, they have killed some of the security officers. They are still alleged to have killed Kawesi, to have killed this other person, this other Chigum, Major General Chigum. They are alleged to have killed.
He was just a major. He was just a major.
Yes.
Not a major general.
Yes. Chigundu. Then we have some other person, Chirumira. These people are alleged to have been killing those people. But right now it looks to be down. I cannot be very sure that they could have been checked in a way or the other, because
you see, one thing that Ugandans are forgetting, terrorists are smart people. They make you forget and they attack. So you shouldn't actually think they are this kind of people that are going to attack frequently. They know they are not strong or stronger than the state. They can never attack frequently, because their frequent attack means exposing themselves to the hands of the state. But if they can only attack and take time, then the state would be put in a position of trying to find who they are, and this takes longer. So when they take longer, you shouldn't think that the state has stepped over them. No, they are just planning something big. Let me hope they are not planning something big yet.
Well, that has been it for today. That has been it for our topic. We have talked about the ADF. We just found out that the ADF are still within us. By the way, with me I thought it was done, but these people are still in Uganda. And by the way, we urge Ugandans to be alert about anything can happen, because urging Ugandans may not be a conversation today, but after they attack us, it will be a very big conversation. We urge Ugandans to be alert about everything.
But the security is doing everything.
It's doing so. I like
the way how
we
they
should
do
join
it.
them.
I like the way how they do it. That this time around, at least the country, the nation is being fed with information on what they do. and whatever they do, at least we are now in the know. Our role is also to be conscious, because the security begins with you.
Well, that has been it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. If you have not liked,